And that was simply the picture that was painted about me. I don't even understand where a person would have even got the nerves to even try to degrade my character like that. Yeah, I've had things in my past I ain't proud of. I done had ways about me that had needed to be changed, but everything that I've been through all the way up till now is what swayed me, what led me to understand my purpose, understand myself, and go after my birthright. What is entitled to me through the kingdom was mine. And I really, really, I'm glad that I took the steps and, made that effort and went through them hardships and learned to let go of things and add things to myself to build myself up to this person, man, because we need people to understand us and help us. We need people to be patient and explain it to us. You know, a lot of people don't want to do it because they think that it'll throw them off or whatever those beliefs would be. But I would simply say, if you can help somebody, help them. If you wanted a hand, you understand how that would be. Help, but stay healed. Like give, but like stay grounded. Uh, when you're fully thinking, that's being thoughtful. We got to understand what mindful is. Mindful is just that, mindful. But what you got a mind full of, positivity, negativity, confusion, envy, jealousy, greed, hatred, love, what you got a mind full of, wisdom, knowledge, guidance, direction, what? Coattail grabbing, hindering the people, what you got a mind full of. It's time we all come to those conclusions. Either way it go, man, we crossing T's, we dotting I's, and we trying to get to that place that I feel deep down in my heart we all want to be at. This place that some of us might not think of it as much or imagine it, but everybody wants to be at that place where they don't have these day to day. I don't even know what to call them, because to me they're not problems so much as our ways of thinking and creating them, you know, between miscommunication, between misunderstanding, between, like just not being open minded, like not being open for something else beside what we know, you know. If you could tell Prophet something, if you tell me something and it changes my belief, it doesn't mean it's nothing for me to get fearful. It's nothing for me to bite back. It's not like what I believed in is just gone. Like I don't have no kind of foundation, because if my belief is proved to be wrong, then the belief that it's proved to be wrong with should be what you establish. If that's the truth. We when I say we so singular and so just one way, man. Like it's like we really like some flounders, like both our eyes on one side of our head. Like we ain't looking on the other side. Like we not trying to. If I'm trying to explain something, I'm not trying to hear a better way to explain it. If I'm trying to do something on my own, like I don't want nobody trying to tell me to do. It's just all kind of little bitty things that Prophet feel we supposed to train our brains to eliminate. Like to eliminate. Think about how many things or how many problems that you go through that I'm not even gonna say avoid. Like how many problems that you go through that don't even have to arise, don't even have to come up. A lot of people say like you're supposed to get to this point, but some things, man, like they say everything is pre-planned, and we can alter things, we can change things. That's what free choice is. Like if everything was pre-planned, you wouldn't have free choice. You wouldn't be able to pick. Now, as far as a path laid out for you, a destiny laid out for you, yeah. But you have to tap into that. Like you have to change yourself and your ways and grow into that. You got to grow into that purpose. You got to find that purpose. Like you have to be led that way. It's not like you just gonna wake up tomorrow and just. And I mean, you might, but like it just don't normally work like that. It's you live life. You go through ups. You go through downs. You hit a low place. You go through ups. You go through downs. Then you hit that low place. And it just wakes you up. My experience, being honest like Prophet always do, names is not, I don't do names like that, but, like I was out here just living, drinking, just want to stay out, just want to, be gone, single-minded. I can't say road less traveled, but definitely my own way of doing things and way of being, like we all have. But through this, like I encountered a friendship that I thought was a good friendship. I treated it like so. Might have disrespected the friendship once or twice, but still understood and understanding how I had did that, But however all of that goes, man, it's still just friendship. So just that in itself don't give me nor another person a right to lash out or any kind of thing toward, the next person. I start noticing things that didn't sit right with me. I start seeing things for whatever reason was illusions, was in my face before, and I was blind to it, you know. But when I understood that, wow, like this situation is trying to destroy me. This situation is trying to make it seem like I'm a hound dog or something. Like I'm running behind somebody. Like I'm going out my way, and going out my way, I wouldn't ever say the type of person I am. If I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. You know, if we chill, we chill. Like, and that's what that was. But long story short, you know, it it led me all the way to where I'm at now. You know, I understand that the position I had myself in, I was setting myself up for complete failure because I was blind to what was actually going on behind my back. You know, in my face, but behind my back. You know, I took I let my kindness play me weak. You know, play myself weak. But once I understood and noticed and seen what was going on, I cut it out. You know, like, and that's what I was supposed to do. And that has a little bit to do with this magic, you know. But I don't fault people. I don't blame people, especially now since I know we all got our own journeys. Whatever whatever happens is according to the choices we make, is according to the intentions that we put out there. You know, is according to the level of love that we have in our heart. You know, it's based on the good we want for ourselves and others, you know, the genuine good, you know. So, Prophet, I don't fault nobody. I just understand that just as I was being naive and blind, a lot of other people was too, because it had to be more people involved for it to go down like it went down, you know. For my friends to start looking at me different, you know, for me to start hearing rumors about myself, you know, that's not true. For me to start seeing certain things that I can clearly see is trying to sabotage me, you know. So I backed out and I caught my head, and here I go, you know. But people out there listening, y'all have to understand and be aware of this world, the unseen, and what you could see. Because what you could see, a lot of times, comes from what you don't see. You know, like that's how it gets to you, you know, through an unseen entity, an unseen spirit. You know, we all walking with a spirit. You know, we all walking with these entities, man. Like jealousy, that's an entity. You know, like hate, that's an entity. Like this, you know, that's all different spirits. That's all different spirits that's out that we have to deal with. That's all different spirits that we have to deal with. Is according to how you're dealing, what you want for yourself, and what you're willing to go through for your betterment. You know, giving up, stopping, shouldn't be part of your plan. Start doing new things. Take your new route home. You know, don't go the same route. Take your new route. Like, start to be the person in the crowd that lead with understanding and understanding and love. You know, like lead with that leadership ability that you have in you, that wise choice, wise decisions, thinking before you act, slow to talk, quick to listen, obsessing, observing, analyzing things, be that person that shapes the world around you. Be that person that people see and you shape them. Be the person that people look at and say, I don't know why I didn't think I can do it because I see such and such doing it. It's not until we start taking these steps forward individual that we start seeing it amongst ourselves and getting these joyful feelings, these striving feelings, like about ourselves, about, as a collective, as a whole, because if you got 5 people in a group, if that group is bad, in order for it to get good, it starts with at least one. It can start with however many, but at least one, somebody got to do it. So, Prophet encouraging you. I'm going to send it into your brain. You let the courage come out. That's how we're going to do the encourage, man. You be the leader, man. You be the one to say, hey, look, we ain't going to do it like that. Let's just switch it up. Like, let's switch it up. Let's vibe good. Like, let's raise our vibrations, Like, let's not be on that old low vibration stuff, man. Like, let's not talk about them. Like, let's walk them out it. Like, let's do those type of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not wait for them to fall. Like, let's go help them go higher. Like, let's have that change of mind that we all want, we all need, we all should be running across, we all should be giving out, man. We know what we want. We know we know the things and the ways we wish people were with us, the ways we think we wish things were. The way that's these desires. That's these desires, man. All we have to do is live them out. All we have to do is live them out. Anybody out there right now, if you got anything, man, like you've been holding on to something. You've been holding on to these words. You just been not wanting to say something. You just been bitter inside because you choosing to keep your bag tied up instead of untying it and letting it out. Cat can't breathe no more. The cat can't breathe no more. Say them things you need to say. Like sometimes all it takes is, hey, man, look, my bad. Because we be done moved on past things a lot of times. We just hold on to it because both people involved just want to have that, that stuck head, that dead head way of thinking, Now, you going to do that first. That's ego, though. I'm not doing it. You do it. That's ego. Like, that's ego. You got to tell me first before I tell you anything. Like, I'm doing whatever, like that's all ego. And some of it is, we call it ego. Some of it is really not having or using our common sense. Some things we could just see. Some things we feel. Sometimes we know we're not wrong, but spirit will still give us that thought, to say this and make that right, And sometimes we'll do it. And that other person still not in their thinking frame of mind, So it's important that we all, like not me, not you, not them, not, like we all, like, we individual. But this individuality, it's leading us to this oneness. This understanding amongst all of us, amongst our words, amongst how we treat people. Just a common, common law amongst people within their hearts, to show love, to be better. Like it starts somewhere. It starts somewhere. And a lot of us, we just want to jump in when it's there already. We don't want to pave the way. You'd have asked me this a couple years back, like, shoot, man, I just want to jump in, man. I already like that lazy river. I just want that little tube. I just want to go around. I like that little lazy river. So I just want to jump in and float, you know. But if you'd have told me I had to actually doing some stirring and some moving to make that river flow, man, like I don't think you got the wrong one. But Prophet, I'm up for it now, I'm up for the challenge. It encourages me. Like earlier this morning, and it was 5-6 o'clock, man. I'm watching my videos and liking what I see, and a couple of tears came down my eyes, came to my eyes, man, because I understand how far I've came. I understand how much I've trained my brain. I understand how humble I am. Like I realize it, self things to work on with self. Oh yeah, as long as we got self, long as you got self, you got to work on. Long as you got self, you got to work on. High self, lower self, whichever one you want to do, however you're doing it, but it's ongoing. It's ongoing. Tomorrow just not gonna be the same day, So tomorrow it's just not gonna be the same way. I just wanted to just bring the rest of this, man, this video. I don't want to make it nothing about no witchcraft, no none of that. This just words. This just words that I'm speaking to y'all, Whoever watch me, like I feel like y'all part of me, like this is what I do it for, like I do it for y'all to listen, I do it for y'all to hear my words, for y'all to be the judge and see if it resonates with you, if it guides you somewhere, if it gives you some kind of understanding about something, And that gives me that feeling, that motivation, that drive to want to be better, want to perfect it, want to know more, want to tap in more, want to stay grounded more, want to use my strength more, to get through all of these blockages that's trying to come against me, but